Hi everyone, today I'm going to film my top 10 products that are under £10 and I think are just as good, if not better, than some of the more higher end expensive products that I also have. The first product is the Lasting Perfection Concealer from Collection, and everyone talks about this. I'm not going to say much about it, but it is a really good high coverage, long-lasting concealer that I can use under my eyes as well as on blemishes, so it's just a really good product and I use it every day. I also love my Burt's Bees lip balm. I've tried 8 Hour Cream, I've tried different expensive ones, and I've also tried different cheap ones, and none of them do as good a job as this, or they do a similar job, and this is £3, so I'd much rather just buy this and know that it's going to work. It also contains like 100% natural, really like nourishing ingredients, and it's just a classic and I just can't be without it. The Natural Collection blushes are actually really nice and they're only £2 each. They come in really kind of soft wearable colours, so they're not going to be like really intense, but they're really nice to use on an everyday basis and they'll go with a natural look. They're also quite matte and pigmented, so they just look really natural and really pretty. I think the best nail polish brand that is under £10 is Model's Own. They're only £5 a bottle, and I've chosen these because they do so many different colours and so many different collections, and any colour that you could want you'll find, whether you like brights or neons or neutrals or glitters, they'll have it, and they're only £5, so they're a really nice one to have and they do apply really well and they're nice and opaque. I think the Scandalise range from Rimmel is really high quality. You can't really kind of put a price tag on it, you wouldn't believe how cheap it is, and the kohl liners are probably the #1 product. Especially the nude one, because that's not something you can find easily on the high street, and the black one is really good too. I use that pretty much every day. They're really creamy, easy to apply, you don't have to drag them inside your eye, which is pretty much a deal breaker for me when it comes to eyeliners. They're just really soft and creamy and blendable. And I also love the shadow sticks, which are just like a bigger version. I've got the black and this kind of dark, really warm bronze colour. These are really nice as a base, or on their own for just a really easy kind of smudged smoky eye. I also love Rimmel lipsticks, I can't fault them. I think they're amazing. I use them in my kit as well as on myself. I especially love the matte Kate Moss ones. I'm actually wearing 107 today, which is this shade, a nice sort of purple berry shade, and 111 is my #1 like go-to red lipstick. Just a gorgeous bright red. Love them. They kind of go on really opaque, really pigmented, and they last quite a long time as well. And I also love this new Let's Get Naked from the Moisture Renew range. These are a lot more creamier and kind of glossier than the Kate Moss matte ones, but again they just wear really nicely. They're just really amazing quality lipsticks, and I wear them just as much as I wear my MAC ones. I think it can be quite hard to find really good brushes that are really cheap and affordable. I would recommend investing when you can in brushes, but a range that I really love and are so cheap are the MUA brushes. This F6 kind of slanted contour blush brush is incredible and it's only £3. I use this all the time on other people and on myself, and because they're so cheap you can buy like multiple and use them for different things. And I also love the lip brush L1 and the angled eyeliner brush E7. Great for brows or using with gel liner or whatever. And these are £1.50 each, which is just incredible. And they're all synthetic, so they're cruelty free, and you can use them with creamy products, powder products, whatever you want. And the lip brush as well I think is really cool because it pops out and goes in on itself like that, so you can pop it in your clutch bag or whatever on a night out, and you can touch up your lipstick on the go without kind of getting all messy in your handbag and getting the brush all manky with the dust at the bottom of your bag. So that's really handy. And again, I've already said it, but they're £1.50, that's just insane, they're so good. Something that I also use from MUA every day is my brow kit, and this contains a really nice cool toned dark brown, which can be quite hard to find, especially in the cheaper like brow pencils. I find they just look too red, and I want a really cool dark brown to match my hair colour. So I tend to mix these two together and it just creates quite a dramatic brow, but it's not too dark. So it's not going to be for everyone, but if you are a dark brunette, or perhaps you just like really dark brows, then this might be a good one to go for. I don't really use these two here. That's like a wax and that's a really weird orangey shade, but just to keep in my bag like on the go. And it's got a mirror in it as well, so that's really handy. Something that never lets me down is the Maybelline gel liner, and I only ever use the black one. This is just so good, and I've heard people say that they don't even bother using like the MAC and Bobbi Brown ones anymore because this is just as good. It's such an intense black and it's so creamy, so you can just draw any type of line you want with it. It also goes really well inside the eye, so if you like to tight line or put eyeliner right the way around, using this won't irritate your eye as much because it does kind of paint on much quicker than a typical kohl pencil would. That's a good tip for doing it on other people as well. And yeah, I just think it's really good. It doesn't smudge or crease, it just kind of sets and then lasts forever. Not forever, but until you take it off, and even when you go to take it off you have to use a really good eye makeup remover or else it's not budging. So yeah, absolutely love this, and I think it's only about £8, which again is just insane for the actual value of the product. And finally I wanted to mention the Soap and Glory travel minis. I think are just lovely to keep in your handbag on the go. I love, love, love the hand food hand cream. It smells amazing, it sinks in really quickly, makes your hands really soft, doesn't feel greasy. And I also like the handmade antibacterial hand gel. Again, this smells really nice, doesn't have that really harsh alcohol smell, and if you use them together then you're gonna have nice clean but soft hands. So those are my top 10 products or product ranges. I kind of cheated a bit, but I can't just choose one shade if I love the actual range so much. So those are my top 10 product ranges under £10 that I think are just amazing, and you should definitely check them out if you haven't already. Let me know what your affordable products are, if you like any products that are under £10 or $10 if you are American, and I will see you in my next video.